What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Coinbase Global with the ticker symbol COIN. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and then finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at Coinbase on the daily chart. Well, it looks like it had a measure move met, and I got that leg from right over here. This is all one leg down, one impulse, and then we saw a correction, which is this consolidation pattern right over here. Let me do that again. This is the consolidation pattern for another leg down. So basically, price made that second leg down. This is one leg down, consolidation for another leg down. Price met it at the $215 level, exceeded it just slightly at the 206, and then it's rebounded nicely. So it looks like we could reverse out of here, at least in the short term. So we are below this trend line right over here. I drew it off the candles, bodies. So if we see probably a break above maybe 230, I think there's a good shot right up to this trend line right over here at the mid 200s. So I think we're going to see price do something like that. If it can get back above here, there's probably a clear shot up to this trend line. Probably will even break it for even possibly continuation to the upside. So this trend line might act as resistance. It might not. We'll have to wait and see. It is somewhat of a resistance in the future, and we'll see if it will be respected or not. But as right now, it looks, I think, pretty good for higher prices. Price was able to break this upward trend line and then back test it for more downside. So you see that price was, respecting this trend line, back tested it, found resistance, sold off. So we can go ahead and remove that now. Looks like we're kind of following this yellow consolidation pattern. It could be a little bit lower. So if it is true, then that's kind of like a triple bottom where there was a little bit of support here, support here, support here, more like a double bottom, double top. Looks like a range pattern. We're at the lows of the range. We had a measure move met. We're a little overextended. So this is all kind of looking bullish as of right now. So I think a break above 230 or even 227, 228 probably lead to prices reaching the the mid 200s. So 248, 250, 252. That's what it looks like it's setting up to do. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all I see on the daily chart. It's looking pretty good. Price was getting just more and more exponential. So you see that it was the first trend line set right there. Second trend line, we might not even come to it. That's a decent sized drop. And we could be setting up, it's not confirmed, but we could be setting up a more steeper trend line, something like that. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, Coinbase most likely will continue higher as long as this Bitcoin bull market is in play. Is it guaranteed? Will they eventually diverge from Bitcoin price? It might diverge. This is a stock, but I think there's a good chance of reaching the prior all-time high, at least in this cycle. Is this correction over? It does look like it, at least for a short-term bounce. We can always just make a move up higher and then see another drop and then eventually price resume, something like that. Because we had two legs down, we can just have a small leg up, and then those two legs down would be one large leg on a bigger picture or a higher time frame, and then we'll probably see another leg down, something like that. So we could always just have these two legs down become one leg and then a correction up for a second leg, and then that's when price can resume higher, something like that. So again, at least short term is looking pretty good for Coinbase. So I'm expecting a bounce out of here, probably to the mid 250s. Now let's take, and we have to watch out for this trend line right here, see if it will be in play or not. Now let's take a look at, and that's only if we break above probably like the 230s to get outside of this little downward trend line. So if you look on the 4 hour, you can see that this downward trend line is in play. So the candles are still, inside of it. So we need to see a break of that momentum. So like I said, it's right around the high 200s or the high 220s. And that'll probably shoot prices back up to at least the 238, 239, and possibly the 250. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows that price is ready to reverse. This was prior support. We just back tested it. So this was support here, support here, support here, resistance in that bear market. Now we're back above it, and it looks like it's finding support from that area, so that's key. We kind of pull back to that EMA, so that's another good sign. And I expect higher prices. I expect probably the next level after this high is taken out to reach probably the 348. Prices making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and probably another higher high is the next wave formation in the future. So Coinbase still has a lot of room to the upside, looking pretty good. It looks like price is ready to bounce out of here, and we'll see what happens for the rest of this week. That's all I have for Coinbase on the daily, weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.